Especially since I was just in a plane, not a private jet. I imagine they're a lot smaller. Hold on. I'm plugging my phone in. Getting everything on my desk organized. Yep. Got my water. Okay, we're good. I'm getting $800. So I'm telling myself now that I need to start reading the little card that they give you. So they give you a card about what you're cleaning, and I keep skipping it. Details. Overview. Okay, I need to start reading the overview. I need to go back and read the other overviews just so I can see what's going on. Because apparently they tell you a little bit about the story or the world around you. Okay, so client is Blake Thrust. Oh, okay. Perfect timing, as you can see. I've encountered a few issues with my private jet. That's what comes from flying too close to the sun, or in this case, a volcano and the ocean. Wait, did you? So you went too close to the volcano and then crashed into the ocean? What happened there? After your application and discretion with my excavation drill. There we go. I can read. That's a big word for Elmo. Take it down. Write it down. We need to make sure everybody knows. I know you're exactly who I want on the job. As you'll discover, my jet is not without its idiosyncrasies. What? Okay. I trust you to be your usual discreet self in return for an excellent rate. Okay, cool. I also need to pull up my Steam just real fast. Just to make sure, because I am working towards some of the achievements, and I don't know if there's an achievement for this one. Hold on. What's this one called? It's just private jet. Okay, bikini bottom, paddy wagon, boatmobile. All of these are, complete the private jet laser. There's a laser on this thing? And anti-gravity parts first. Okay. So laser and anti-gravity parts first, I guess. Hold on. I'm writing a note in the chat. I'm gonna pin it to the channel in case I forget. Because this is what I do when I game. I need to be better at leaving myself little notes. Okay, so I'm thinking that's the one because it does say private jet. I imagine there's not going to be a whole lot of jobs that have the same name. Okay, let me look at the tab first. Laser. Oh, this one does have a laser, so we're on the right track. Oh. Maybe I should put a better nozzle on it. Why does this thing have a laser? Why is it ooh. Why is it so pretty? If I like a laser, does that mean I'm extraterrestrial? I'm like moth to a flame. Why is this so pretty? This is great. Ooh. That's so pretty. That's the whole stream, y'all. We're just gonna sit and gawk at a, we're gonna sit and gawk at this purple thing. That's such a pretty color. It's so lovely. I love it. Oh my goodness. That was like me when we were in the museum and I was looking at the rocks. I remember saying something. So Levy was looking at different rocks, right? And there was a lady standing next to me and I turned and looked at her, and out of excitement I went, "Wow, can you believe how pretty that is?" And I got the full statement out before I actually looked directly at the woman and realized she was, in fact, not my husband. And she just kind of looked at me. Like, what does that even mean? And I was looking at, like, a giant chunk of quartz that had, like, kind of veins of another rock in it. Oh my god. I was like, can you believe how pretty that is? And this woman's just looking at me like, Like, imagine somebody's just looking at you. Like, ma'am, this is a Wendy's. Like, oh, hi. Who are you? Where's my husband? Where has he gone? You're not my husband. I hope. You look judgmental. Thank you for the crab, Brave. Welcome in. How's it going, Stargate? Oh, and the hydrate? Okay, give me a second. Actually, my water right here next to me. Oh, the whole tube is dirty. Ew. How's your Tuesday going? So I mentioned that I was trying to retrain my body to hydrate, right? Yesterday wasn't bad. I drank almost exactly half of the water that I usually take in. Today's been a lot better. Today's been a lot better. I am on my 34 ounce and I've or not 34, 64 ounce, and I've taken in like 60 something. So I'm kind of on the right path, getting things done. Oh, hold on. My aunt is texting me. Oh my god. So cute. In my calendar. Okay, so I thought our twin cousins started daycare yesterday, and I forgot to ask my aunt how it went because you know me and my husband are really excited for them to start because they're just so cute. And I messaged her right before I sat down for stream. I was like, "Hey, hold on. Let me put this in my calendar. Ryan and Nicholas start daycare." I thought they started yesterday because I thought that's what I had heard, and apparently they don't start until the 16th. And I messaged her. I was like, "Hey." So, how's it going? How's the boys? Did they like it? And she goes, "Oh, you haven't missed it yet. Oh, it says laser and anti-gravity parts. Is it like the laser mount too? Hold on. She says they don't start till the 16th though, and I'm like, oh shit. I'm just messaging her at dinner time, like, oh, how did it go? Did they do good? Was it great? Did they get bit? I bet they did. It says laser and anti-gravity parts. So I'm gonna do the lasers cleaned. I'm gonna do the anti-gravity. You guys remind me. I'm gonna do the anti-gravity first, and then go back and do the other laser parts. Just in case it means do the parts too. So we're gonna do the anti-gravity. Okay. This guy has had us clean different things, and it's like super sus. Like, why did he have the giant drill to begin with, right? And why do you have all this super tech for like space exploration on your private jet? Who what are you doing? What the doing? What's this guy's name? What the Blake doing? Huh? Fox? My sweet crow. Oh my gosh. I saw the little crocheted crow. I kid you guys not. I tell you guys that I like to talk about my friends all the time. So I sent that picture of the crow to my friend, the one that I made the cross stitch for, and I was like, I'm a father. And she goes, it looks nothing like you. I was like, I know, because it looks just like my wife. And she's like, that's incredible. Did she make it? I was like, I think she did. Isn't it so cute? And she's like, that's amazing. Oh my gosh, kudos to her. But I was like, I'm a papa! Yeah. I was like, man, we would have some good-looking, weird crow-fox hybrid children. It was funny. I thought it was hilarious. But hi, Rogue. How's it going? How did the rest of your stream last night go? I hung out for a while and then I fell asleep. And I only woke up because I was itchy. Folliculitis. I swear to God, it's gonna be the death of me. Makes my skin feel super dry in parts. And it's just like, I hate it. Maybe I have eczema. I don't know. It was something. Listen, I was watching, and I was like, how is she handling this? This is so much guy time. Y'all are being so stupid. And you're just in the corner like, oops, I just saw something really bad on the shelf just now. Hee hee. And it was so funny. You looked at it and then looked away from it. At the time that I looked down at my phone, because I was watching TV as well, I looked down at my phone and I went, hold up. I was like, was that what I think it was? Oh my god, the peepees. I was like, what is happening? I was like, I look away for 5 seconds to watch my TV, and all of a sudden, there's a peepee on my screen, and I went, what kind of stream is this, Rogue? You panicked for a second because I didn't want it too long on screen. Yeah. I panicked because I didn't know there was gonna be a peepee on the screen. We panicked for very different reasons. I was just like, I was beside myself. I was like, what is happening? I was clutching my pearls. Why was there a peepee? It was funny. It really made me laugh. Like, I openly was laughing so hard I had to pee. It was bad. I thought that was what it was and didn't expect it to be so detailed. I know! I know! That's what I was... So it was so weird because I saw it and I was like, that's not what it is. And then I only saw it for as long as you saw it, right? So, like, you looked away pretty quickly and I was in my head, I was like, huh. I bet it was. Why did it have to look that detailed, though? I was like, ew, it's a wiener. What do you mean? It's a wiener. Ew. That was funny as hell, though. I could never play that game. I get so stressed. I get so stressed. Everybody's like, did you clear the door? What do you mean? What do you mean? Please don't yell at me. I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl, okay? But it sounded like you guys were having fun. Okay, so it was just the laser and the anti-gravity parts, guys. Okay. So it wasn't the laser and the laser parts. That's why I did it that way. Because I wasn't sure if it was going to be the laser and the laser parts, or if it was just... Or the laser parts, and then the anti-gravity. Okay. So we got the achievement for this level. Hell yeah. Oh, I definitely almost didn't go live because I was horrified of streaming it. Oh my gosh. Kudos to you. Huh. I would have died. I would have died. And then you're playing with two of the gooberest goobers, and I'm just like, oh my god. You had the deck stacked against you. You had the gooberest of the goobers. Not against you. I mean, they seem sweet. I say they seem sweet. Your brothers seem sweet. I haven't played games with him. I know that Shadow is sweet. But it seemed like everybody was having a good time, which is all you really want, right? Bro, thankfully my bro was new and never takes anything seriously, so the vibes were good. Yeah. Yeah, and it's so funny because I was watching TV and I was watching your stream, and then I joined the voice call that my husband was in. And they're all setting up to play Ron too. And I was like, that's funny because my wife is doing that too. But he's been playing a lot of it lately. I think he likes it. I'm not sure. I say lately. He's played it a good chunk of time for sure. I've never played. I saw him playing a game the other day, and he was explaining to his friend that basically you go and find trucks out in the wild and you bring them back, and then you get to like keep them, I guess. And I went, no way, that's so cool. I think it's called like Mud Runner, and I was like, I would play this. I'd go and harvest trucks from the wild and rescue them for no reason other than to have them for myself. Like, what's the point in having a game where you have to do a quest and bring somebody else items when you could just hoard everything like a dragon, right? Yeah, my thoughts exactly. I could hoard a bunch of trucks. Hoard so many trucks. I'll have the biggest truck hoard ever. No one can stop me. And then we were talking about playing Repo. Oh, that game. So there's a solo play section. I got all the way to level 3 and then basically cried because the big head guy was chasing me and then he killed me. I was like, "No. Go find somebody else." And I was like, "Oh wait, I'm playing by myself." Thank you for the stretch. It's like, why are you picking on me? Go find somebody. And I was like, oh yeah, that's right, because I'm playing by myself. Because my goobers weren't playing it that weekend. Or they were playing, they've been playing a game called Icarus that's a lot like Ark. I watched them play that and they set their house on fire. That was hilarious. It was like, what are you even doing? Well, okay, so correction. They didn't set their house on fire. They didn't have, I think they called it the fire wax stick. I don't know if that's what it is in game or not, but it's a stick that helps them put fires out. So basically like an extinguisher. And lightning struck and burnt their house. I was laughing so fucking hard. I'm so mean. I was like, oh my god. No squat redeems? No, I just came back from vacation and I walked up so many stairs. My legs can't handle squats right now. My legs can't handle squats right now. I did 20 plus miles of walking in like 4 days. Ugh. Good exercise though. If you guys want some good exercise, go to DC and walk around all the Smithsonians. Just telling you, it was a good chunk of walking. Yeah, definitely take notes. Go walk around DC. Get yourself a fabulous behind. There's a lot of stairs. And even though we didn't walk the entire art museum, it looks like the art museum had a lot of stairs too. But I know that the Air and Space had a good chunk of stairs. What else? The Natural History Museum had a good bit of stairs that we walked. But yeah, my legs are crying. I'm not gonna lie. Since I got home on Saturday, I think I have not even walked a mile since I got home. Trust me. If I can do it sitting, I'm gonna do it sitting. Thank God I'm not a guy, because I can't stand to pee right now. Just sit to pee. It's more efficient that way anyway. Less backsplash. I'm not a guy, I'm just saying. It would be nice to not have backsplash. Okay, so all of this is metal. Oh, I gotta spray the belly of it, probably. I was like, why hasn't more things dinged? Why is not more things dinged? But I also forgot that the thing has a belly. Their belly is dirty too. And the sides. I didn't spray the sides very well. Sounds like my husband's home. Or I'm being robbed. That doesn't happen often. If I had a nickel for every time that's happened, I'd have 2 nickels. Not since I've been married. Like, it's weird that it's happened twice, though. 2 whole nickels. This plane has too much red on it. We need to change the color. This plane deserves to be green. This plane is telling me it wants to be green. I'd paint it green. Oh, I messaged Mary. Mary. Who's Mary? Well, it looked weird. Why are you rushing me? I asked her how daycare went. Grandma lied and told us it started tomorrow. It doesn't start till the 16th. Yeah. I was like, how was their first day? She goes, oh no, they don't start till the 16th. I was like, oh, I was so excited. She goes, yeah, that's why when you said first day of school pictures, I didn't think about it, but I still have time because it's not till the 16th. I was like, right, that makes sense. Gonna be lurking, gonna make dinner for the kiddos. Ooh, what are the kiddos eating? Food, no doubt. Food, no doubt. What am I eating? I'm a child. I could eat child's food. I almost ordered off the children's menu. I can't remember which restaurant it was. But they had something that wasn't on the menu for anybody else, but it was only in the kids section, and I was like, ooh, I could eat that. I could eat that for sure. Look at all this landing gear. Filthy. Disgusting. This is why they hire professional cleaners like myself. Because their landing gear is disgust. Well, he also flew over a volcano and possibly into the sea. One is having dino nuggets and fries. The other is having bacon, eggs, and hash browns. Oh my gosh. Your kids are me. Those are 2 very, very good meals that I would have constantly, actually. I had grits and a fried egg for breakfast. Oh my gosh, it was so good. I tried to make an egg, like, when we were there, Grandpa made us grits and an egg. But he does his, like, fried and the yolk is still runny, and I was like, oh man, I can't wait. But out of habit, I accidentally cooked it all the way through, because I like to fry my egg, but I like the yolk to be finished usually. And I was trying to make it with the yolk not finished, like not fully cooked, so I could put it into my grits like Grandpa did. And yeah, it didn't work that way. Turns out, I don't know how to leave it runny like that. I'm a very specific woman, and I like my egg to be completely done. But I did try, like, I was monitoring the egg a little bit better, and I was like, oh, okay, it's still wet. Oh, okay, it's still wet. The yolk is still wet. The yolk, and then, like, somehow, in a matter of 5 seconds, the yolk was all the way cooked, and I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I tried. I was like, I just want the yolk to be runny. I just want the yolk to be runny. Oh wait, hold on. I need to put the thing back on because I think I have glass cleaner. I do not. But I can buy glass cleaner. They have 2 metals in stock. I just need glass cleaner. I'm guessing that's glass up there. Yeah, get the windows cleaned. I think that was my favorite part of flying is the movement of the airplane, but also I really liked looking at the clouds. I'm a very simple woman. I don't have to be complicated. Why be complicated when you could just be happy? Right? I really liked watching out the window. So when Levy and I got separated and I had to be at a different part of the plane, I almost wanted to ask the lady beside me if she would trade places because I wanted to look out the window. But again, I didn't want to inconvenience them because I had already held us up a little bit. Not like a drastic amount, but I also felt bad that I changed seats. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to ask for anything. I'm just going to sit quietly right here, not make any noise. I didn't even ask for anything when the attendant came over and was like, "Does anybody want any water or snacks?" I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm good. I would rather thirst to death than bother these ladies." So they were really nice, though. One of them kind of looked like I don't know how many people here have seen Big Bang Theory. But one of the ladies that was next to me on the plane, the one that was sitting to my left, kind of looked like Sheldon's mom. But like maybe a little thinner. But she looked like Sheldon's mom. And I was like, hey, that's cool. It's Sheldon's mom. She didn't have a southern accent. Well, she did, but it wasn't quite as thick as his mom's accent. It was cool, though. I was like, oh my god, you could be famous. You could be that famous lady. This is too much red. Why do people paint things red? Red is such a color. I don't like it. I don't like it. Red to me is aggressive. Not as aggressive as yellow. Yellow is, everybody goes, oh yeah, yellow is a happy color. Yellow is aggressive. It is violently trying to blind me. Yellow is aggressive. Red is aggressive in a, I'm like edgy because I'm red, but yellow blinds me. It's like, okay, calm down there. Trying to melt eyeballs. Pink is nice. Pink isn't terrible. Purple's nice. Green's nice. It's funny. This is gonna sound funny coming from me. Orange is not my favorite color. I know a lot of common fox art is they have the fox portrayed as an orange fox. Or a summer fox, as I call it. But, yeah, I actually don't like the color orange. But I hate red more, so it's fine. I probably hate the red that's in the orange. That's what it is. Nailed it. Which also translates to the food, too. I actually can't eat the food very well. Like, orange, the fruit. For whatever reason, oranges give me heartburn. And if I drank too much apple juice gives me heartburn too. I say too much. Like, there's a sweet spot where it's like, okay, you can have apple juice. But orange juice, 1 glass, heartburn. I could probably eat the fruit a little bit more than I can drink the juice. But both of them give me heartburn. I'm a sissy, that's why. Which sucks, because if anybody asks me if I want a mimosa, which is the brunch one, I always get it confused with mojito. I can drink mojitos. I cannot drink mimosas. Or else I feel like shit all day. And mimosa just sounds too fancy. Mojito and mimosa sound about the same fanciness, actually, to me. So I can't really be like, oh, mimosas are too fancy. I like mojitos. The way my godmother makes it, she has fresh mint on her patio. Well, I don't know if she has it anymore. I imagine she does, because she likes growing vegetables and herbs and stuff. But at her old house, she used to have fresh peppermint or fresh mint, and we would go out and we'd pick our mint, and she'd show us how to make a mojito. I don't remember how to make a mojito, but she showed us. She like laid out all the ingredients, and she'd like walk us through it, me and my god sister. And then we drank mojitos and watched some TV, watch movies, and talk shit. Like Southern women do. We'd just be talking shit all the time. And sometimes it was about the most random stuff, too. Like, my godmother I've told this story before. Me and my godmother don't like Angelina Jolie. I more so don't like her now. Like, when she was younger, in her later works, she was like kind of fit. She like had a little bit of meat on her bones. Now she looks, I don't remember what photo it was, but like when she did Maleficent, her face scared me. I was like, why does her face look so like sharp? I don't think faces are supposed to look sharp. You know? So I wouldn't go as far as saying I hate her. I just don't like her. I like her older works, and I'm sure she's a nice person. But another thing is, sometimes I look at actors and actresses, and I'm like, oh yeah, I could totally punch that face. Which probably isn't a normal conversation, but yeah. Bonding. It's bonding moments like that that reminds me that I'm strange. But like, she's got a whole list of people she would punch in the face. I only have like 2, maybe 3 people in my on my list that I would famous people. I'm sure there's tons of random people that I have not met that I would want to punch, but it also depends on how they treat me. If they're not kind, I'm gonna punch them, you know? But yeah. I'm a pretty nice person. I actually don't punch too many people. I'm too old to punch people. I'm at the ripe age where I should just hire people to punch people for me. Like, a professional puncher. Right? I should just get myself a professional puncher. Wonder if I could hire my husband. I wonder if his punch is any good. Would I have to, like, hold an audition to make sure people could punch good? I feel like this is a whole thing. I'm gonna have to be very heavily involved. Make sure people can punch before I can hire them. Because you don't want them to show up to the job interview, get the job, and not be able to punch someone when you really need them to. But also, if you're taking a resume for a professional puncher, imagine calling their references. Like, what makes you think that they would be good as a professional puncher? Oh, I saw him punch this one guy out in a bar this one time. Many, many years ago. Like, we were 10. They shouldn't let 10-year-olds into a bar. That's the problem with that story. And he's like, yeah, no, I watched him punch one guy this one time. I'm sold. He should definitely be a professional puncher. You should definitely consider him for the position of professional puncher. The PP, if you will. I'd be okay with that. I'd have to be heavily involved in the puncher picking. The professional puncher picking. The triple P. Sounds like a competition. Like wrestling. I don't know. Now I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, oh yeah, we could do some resumes, call some references, make sure their sources are good, you know. How long did they work for you as a professional puncher? What was your best and worst experience with them, you know? If anybody wants to apply to be a professional puncher for me, just let me know. I don't have a lot of people I want to punch, but if there were people I want to punch, I'd want to have... I don't want to bust up my hands. I probably don't punch right. I'd want someone who's been doing this a good amount of time. I wonder if Liam Neeson wants to be a professional puncher. Because we'd be vibing. We'd be hanging out. If I get ice cream, I'll get you some ice cream too. Like... If I'm getting a snack, I'll ask you if you want a snack. It's not like you just have to stand around me and awkwardly wait for me to want to punch somebody. You'd get benefits. Probably dental. I don't know. I don't know. Like if I'm going downstairs already, I'm like, hey, you want a snack? Yeah, okay, cool. Here, have a snack. I don't want people to think that I don't pay my punchers. That would be very concerning. I don't want them to talk shit about me. Because then I'd have to put them on the list for my puncher to punch, right? Ugh. It's so much work living in a society that's built on hate. Says the woman who's about to hire a professional puncher. I mean... yeah. I can't believe there's so much violence in this world. Professional puncher. I could summon them like a Pokemon. Like, let's say their name is Dave. I'd be like, Dave, I choose you. I'd have to have a good, clever name for a punch, though. Different types of punch, too, because you got, like, an uppercut and, like, a jab. I think those are the only two punches I know off the top of my head. So I'd have to have clever names. I'd have to train him. This would basically be a real-life, live-in Pokemon. I'll consider it. It's a lot of responsibility. You gotta walk them and feed them and, you know, give them ice cream. Hopefully. Hopefully they like ice cream. It's gonna be part of the job interview. Do you like ice cream? Do you also enjoy soft pretzels? Because I do make an ungodly amount of soft pretzels. And I need to know if you're down to eat twisted dough. Yes? Cool. You're hired. I need to know that you're down to clown with some dough, okay? It needs to be a complete thing. Oh, I got a raid. Why didn't my sound go off? Did it go off for y'all? I didn't hear it. Welcome in, Raiders! Hi! How's it going? Welcome in, let's see. Breezio 26? Breezio? Or is it Breezo? Welcome in, Bree. I'm gonna say Bree, okay? Welcome in, Bree and Company. I'm Fox Quartz. You can call me Fox. I will be your keeper in limbo this evening, so be sure to grab yourself a plate of nuggets Get a cozy spot and tell me how your Tuesday is going. It's April Fool's Day. Have you been tricked? Have you been the deceived? What was the best joke you've heard today? As a woman who doesn't do pranks, I need to know. Just call me Bree, like Breeze. Oh, I met you on TikTok. Oh, I haven't been on TikTok in a second. It's been a while, Silly Bean. I have not been tricked yet. Oh my goodness. What do you mean? Oh, I meant to give you a shout out. That's what I clicked off my game for. I meant to give you a shout out. There we go. Give you a shout out real quick. I really didn't. Oh, I do know you. I'm not really good with names. I stink when it comes to names. I'm like, I don't even know my own name most of the time. When I was away on my vacation, like, one of the grandparents called me Ashley, and I was like, who? That's strange. That almost sounds like mine. Oh, wait, that is my name. Hurries over. Hold on, I got little legs. What's happening, Grandma? You know. What do you mean you're calling? Because I don't go by Ashley. I go by Ash. And, yeah. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. You can attempt to, but they are stubborn. They don't want to learn the new tricks. They want to stick with the old tricks because the old tricks are familiar. I kind of feel that being autistic, you know? I feel it. I get it. I get it. I am the old dog and I will not learn new tricks. Which isn't true. I teach myself all sorts of fun things. Anyway, what were you playing today? I didn't even look. AI to you, with you till the end. I don't know what that is. Sorry to raid and run. I'm hungry, so off I go. Oh yeah, enjoy your evening and your foods. Thank you for the raid. That was so sweet of you. It was so nice. Now I can traumatize. I'm kidding. I can traumatize your kids. Where do we start? It all started when I was a fox baby, a kid, if you will. But enjoy your night. Thank you again for bringing your raid or your community over. That was so very nice of you. And enjoy your food. I'm jealous. I'm not even hungry. I don't know why I'm jealous. I don't even know what I'm making for dinner. Probably taquitos. So. This plane is filthy. So actually, there's a cart. They tell you a little bit about this plane and why it's dirty. Apparently, he flew next to a volcano. And possibly into the ocean. I'm not sure what the vibe is. But he got it all dirty. And this is the same guy that had the excavation drill a couple levels back, and it's like, what are you doing? And he's got alien spaceware on this, so he's got like a laser. He's got a warning laser. Warning what? What are you warning? What's happening? My community loves you, so they will chill and behave. Aww. They're gonna come back to your stream and be like, that fox lady traumatized us. Not sure how yet. It's a future problem. But this laser is pretty badass looking. Kind of looks, I don't know why, but I feel like I would cut watermelon with this. I'm not sure I would threaten enemies with it, but maybe watermelon. And then they've got these like discs. Kind of looks like one of the symbols in Zelda. I just don't know which one it is off the top of my head. So he's got discs like that on the wings. There's like a top part too. And I'm just like, what kind of shenanigans was this guy getting into? And he asked for my discretion when cleaning his jet. So I'm really wondering what he was getting into. Because you know, if people ask you for your discretion, they've done something and they don't want to be outed yet. Or at all. So what was he doing? I'm thinking that he has like an alien girlfriend. And he went and saw her, but he doesn't want anyone to find out. Worse, he doesn't want his wife to find out he has an alien girlfriend or boyfriend. I still don't know why he flew near a volcano, though. It has something to do with the love story. I just don't know what it is. Maybe she is an alien who lives in the volcano now. He rescued her from the volcano. Put all these doodads on his plane, right? To get her back to space. And he had to fly into the volcano, which is why it's all dirty. And then when he was coming back from space, he overshot it and wasn't able to land properly, so he landed in the ocean. That's what happened, probably. I don't know. Sounds like it could happen. I need the longer one. It almost reminds me of the mayor. The story we made up for the mayor. The mayor that was like watching me while I cleaned his house. Wouldn't let a peasant like me into the gate so I could clean his house better. Just watched me from his window with a glass of wine, checking me out. He had to hire me. He probably made all that paint on his house. He put it there himself just so he could call me to paint or to clean his house. But I could only do it from the street so he could see me better from his window. It's a weird love story. I know that's not the point of the game, but man, I make up some stupid shit, I promise. None of it's real, but it is real funny to me. Okay. Let's kind of angle ourselves. Are these clean? They're clean? You clean? Yeah. Static. Wait. Static. Wick. Like for a candle? Why are these here? Oh, and just before you guys came in, I was saying that the color red is too aggressive. There's too much red on this jet. Like, we get it. You have a space girlfriend. Whatever. Red is so angry. Red is so angry. All the time. It's too much anger for me. That's why I go with blues. Blues are just so calming and nice and very, very... What's the word? Elegant? Not elegant. Elegant's not the word. Very... just chill. Teal is chill, but I can't decide if teal is blue or green. Or which one it's more parts. Is it more parts blue or is it more parts green? Teal is my favorite color, though. Outside of black, because I'm an emo girl. It's not a phase. I was watching my wife's stream last night, and they were like, "'Cause tonight will be the night that I will fall for you." And I was like, I got it stuck in my head. I woke up this morning, and I had that stuck in my head, and I was like, thank you, Rogue. And Brother. Thank you, Rogue and Rogue Brother. Just getting absolute bangers stuck in my head before I even have a chance to figure out what I want to do today. Have I chosen tacos or have I chosen violence? I don't know. Chosen edgy music. Start my morning. Good song, though. Oh, there's something up here that's dirty. But yeah, I had that stuck in my head and I was like walking around the house singing it. And my cat's just looking at me like, what are you doing? It's too early to be this energetic. But she says that every day. She's not energetic. Well, okay, that's not true. She's not energetic unless it's a hash browns day. And then she's very energetic. Because she has to make sure hash browns actually cleans the house properly. Hash browns is my Roomba, by the way. Who has been turned off. I turned him off when we left on vacation. because Lincoln would probably get my Roomba killed while I'm away. So the Roomba, I have to pick up some of her toys because she's big into shoelaces. Lincoln's my cat also. She likes shoelaces a lot. And when she can't find me in the house, she will drag a shoelace around and cry, right? She's such a big baby, but she's my big baby. But she'll drag a shoelace around and cry. Well, I didn't want to run the risk of Becky, my friend who came over and checked on the cats. I didn't want to run the risk of Becky coming into my house and Hash Browns is just squealing for help because he's eaten one of the shoelaces. And I'm like, So I turned Hash Browns off. Well, Hash Browns cleaned yesterday. And Link went right back to her little foolishness and was like following him around the house. I was like, ma'am, let him do his job. You're distracting him. It's almost like she's flirting with him. I was like, he's trying to do his job. Lady, I really need it to let me do this. Oh, wait, I can do it here. Okay. Excuse me. I hiccuped. I need it to let me go here. I feel like the inside of this is dirty. It is not. I have lied to myself. Oh, wait, they're not. Neither of them are dirty. What am I looking for? Oh, you know what? I bet it's the landing gear. I can't remember which. I think it was the helicopter. The helicopter, I had issues getting all the landing gear clean. And whatever this is, apparently I left it dirty. Okay. Okay, let me look. I don't know which job comes after this one. Okay, let me look at the little tablet. Let's see. 99 fuel sensors? Fuel would be like more like back here. I know nothing about planes, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be over here. Somewhere. Maybe not. Fuel sensor? Is that what I clicked on? Fuel sensor. Fuelage sensor. What is a fuelage sensor? This is one of those moments I wish I had listened to my husband a little bit more when it comes to airplanes. Oh, it's right here. Okay, cool. Yeah, never mind. Okay. I thought these were clean. There we go. That one's clean. This one's dirty still. Okay. Let's see. We've got vortex generator. Vortex generator sounds like it would be one of those. Turbojet. Okay, maybe not. Vortex generator. Anybody? Vortex generator? Is it this? Nope. And it's not those. I've cleaned those and I got 100% ping. Oh, something's... Oh, okay. Let's see what we got left. Landing gear base. See, I told you the landing gear would be one of them. Oh, it's this one. Oh, it's literally right there, too. It's not even that dirty. There we go. go. Hydraulic pumps. Hydraulic pumps? Yeah. So say I didn't finish cleaning the one that was in there. There you go. This one says I have 5 fuelage wirings. Okay. Is that what those ones are? No. Oh, it's the side pieces. Okay, let me get back up there. Oh, it's the butt too. Apparently. It's this butt piece. There we go. Okay, so I have 4 more. Making sure none of them are... Oh, it's the... This one is on... Okay. I bet the other circle part is another part of it. This one. Yep. Okay. Let's change it. Nope. Oh, got stuck. I think it's this box right here. I think it's gonna be mostly that box. Okay, that one's done. There's a box on the other side one, too. I feel like most of the grime is on the box. There we go. Okay, we have 1 left. Oh, it's probably the circle. This one. Oh, not that one? Is it not that one? Oh, okay. That one's cleaned. There's gotta be one under here. Which one of you is dirty? Is this one? No laser wiring. Okay. Hold on. Oh, where is this? Where is this one? Unless I missed... Is there one on the front? Oh, yeah, it's the nose. Okay. Ha, nailed it. Easy peasy. Look at that jet. Filthy. Do 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 do. Very nice. Got that clean pretty fast.